Welcome to 802 Lowell Street on a beautiful sunny Ypsilanti day. The house has 4 apartments. The entirety of the second floor is a 3-bedroom apartment, and the occupants of that apartment will be coming back for a 3rd year. Their entryway is that door right there, and because of its proximity, they get exclusively these 2 parking spaces right in front of the house. Each of the mailboxes has its own color that coincide with the entry door for each apartment. The white door there I need to paint. It's brand new. It needs to be painted orange to match its mailbox. Directly across the street is Eastern Michigan University. Lowell Street is a pretty busy one-way street. One of the nice things about this house, unlike any of my other Ypsi houses, other than the street traffic noise, it sits in a pretty quiet area. The building in that house there and all of the property behind the house are all owned by Eastern Michigan University. They bought this stuff a few years ago. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but they haven't done anything with them but let them sit empty. So that house is quiet. The factory is quiet. This, what used to be a church and it's now apartments, has been a pretty quiet neighbor for 20-some years. So you don't have much to worry about in the way of noise from neighbors. That building over there is a proper apartment building, and I guess you might get some parties over there, but none of my tenants have ever said anything to me about that building being noisy. So let's go to the back of the house. Parking for most of the apartments is back here, and there seems to be ample space for the number of people living here. I have a truck with a plow, and I do my best to keep this cleaned out in the winter time. Because it's gravel, I can't put the plow right down on the gravel, or I will scoop it all away. So there's always a little bit of snow here, but I do the best I can with it, and people seem to be able to get in and out. On the back of the house, that door needs a paint job. That leads into a 3-bedroom apartment in the basement that's presently occupied by a single guy. This blue door leads into the laundry room. At this time, laundry is $1.50 a load. That may switch to $2 a load, but I don't see it going any higher than that anytime soon. And I think that's a pretty decent rate for laundry. It's far less than the laundromats get. The black stuff in the trash bins we throw on the the parking area in the winter. It kind of acts like salt. Salt doesn't really work very well on gravel, but this stuff seems to it kind of turns the snow and ice into a sandpaper consistency. I didn't explain the first floor layout. There are 2 apartments on the first floor. This deck here leads into a 2-bedroom apartment, and then the apartment we're going to look at is right here through this green door. She has it laid out in here about as well as I've ever seen anyone. set up the space. Usually people put the bed there or a futon there. Sometimes I see it down there where she has a couch. I think a person would struggle to put anything larger than a double size mattress in here. One of the weak links of this apartment, I would say, is the hanging closet space. It's pretty much limited to that. But beyond that, all of these offer decent storage for folded items. And it looks like she's got additional stuff, luggage and whatnot, stored up high. I'm not going to open all those. Those windows face south, so on a day like today, if you open up some curtains, you get pretty decent light. There's no garbage disposal. Most of my older homes don't have garbage disposals because the old plumbing struggles with ground up bits of broccoli and whatnot. Storage above the toilet for extra toiletries. I think the shower stall is 36 inches, which is actually a little bit larger than some of, I think you can buy a 32-inch shower stall, which is really tight. And there you have it, 802 Lowell Street, apartment number 3.